Yes, then when it starts, you turn the volume down and you put the link on your page. Starts, you turn the volume down. Okay, good morning. All right, Elaine, I hope you found me, and anyone else that's interested? Yeah, there you are. Okay. Playing hide and seek with morning prayers. I'm on YouTube now. This for the next month. Um, that's the way it is. Yeah, I won't go into it, but there it is. Glad for that. Anyway, so this will be posted and shared, and you're welcome to share it with anyone you think would be interested. And it'll be on Awakened Spirits Network, which is something that's been on my list for a long time to put morning prayers on my YouTube channel. So necessity is the mother. Yes, isn't that it? Absolutely. So great to be here with you. We're listening to whole body regeneration, full body healing, emotional and physical healing. Absolutely sublime. I think this is the one I found a couple nights ago, and it's 2 hours, yeah. And this is 528 hertz. So I've put that link on my page there, so you can have a listen for that. Yeah, if it's not distracting, I'll keep it going. White self-existing mirror today, my friends. Boom, 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 boom. Yeah, the energies are through the roof. No kidding, and for real. Angelic Jeanette did an oracle card reading. I'm thinking of doing angel card readings here in the near future. It was wonderful. Then she gave us her blessings, her music, her joyous spirit, and all that was great. It's about 15 minutes long. I'll leave you to dive into that. Dolores Cannon. Sometimes we have unhealthy energetic ties that bind us to relationships that are no longer benefiting our greater good. Benefiting our greater good. In order to free yourself from these ties, repeat the following phrase with intent. Ready? Dear spirit guides, I call upon you to help me heal, let go, and cut any etheric cords that are no longer serving my higher purpose. I ask that all cords attached to me that are not aligned with love, light, and positive attention be released. Help me to release them and surround me with a healing light to protect me from future attachments. Thank you. Take a breath into that. All right. Guthima Roba, our favorite poet in residence, he says, man is straight with the medicine here. He says, my heart knows of nothing else but love, for love alone makes sense to me. Boom. Thank you, sir. Edwina Gaines, one of my Unity Church of Religious Science, Agape connections here. She says, I love this treatment from Your Needs Met, The Healing Nature of Spiritual Mind Treatment by Jack and Cornelia Addington. Affirmations of Dominion. God is the only power. You can close your eyes if you like and let this wash over you. Go deep. God is the only power in my life. Nothing from without can touch the perfect life of God within. No past experience has power over me. I am a perfect child of God, and nothing that anyone has ever done or said can interfere with my divine inheritance. Excuse me. The power of God is mine to use. Turning away from all feelings of inadequacy, I discover that all that I need is within me now. As I forgive the past, I find that I have nothing to atone for, nothing to run away from. Casting off the old thoughts, I discover my true self. I take dominion in my life. Old habits have no power over me. Conditions have no power over me. Personalities have no power over me. I take dominion. I am whole. I am free. I am complete now and forever. And so it is. Take a deep breath. The less you respond to negative people, wasn't that great? The less you respond to negative people, the more peaceful your life will become. Ivan Kelly, taking control of your life. Are you hearing a theme here today? Norman Cousins, death is not the greatest loss in life. The greatest loss is what dies inside us while we live. How cool is it that the divine force who created mountains, oceans, and galaxies looked at you and thought the world needs one of you too? Beautiful. Believe good things are on their way, because it is so. Beautiful picture here of a flower moon and lunar halo. The moon with a circle around it, the moon with a halo around it. I've seen that a few times in person. It's a magical moment. Teresa, the Venus-Neptune conjunction, online. Okay. April 26th, online retreat with Sahara Celestial. Okay. That is today and tomorrow. 2 days connecting to Venus and Neptune and Jupiter and Pisces. Well, that's divine timing. They must have just whipped this together here for us. Anchoring the Venus temple around Mother Earth Gaia, activating the temple flame of initiation. Tomorrow, April 27th, is a momentous time which occurs only every 200 years. Once every 13 years, Jupiter and Neptune conjunctions happen. And only every 200 years in Pisces. I think we'll leave that now. Thank you. Yeah, so we can hear that nice and clearly. So this is Teresa and Zahara offering a online retreat today and tomorrow. 27th of April is a momentous time that will occur only every 200 years. Once every 13 years, Jupiter and Neptune conjunctions happen, and only every 200 years in Pisces. On this day, tomorrow, Venus conjunct with Neptune on the heels of this spectacular seeding of light. Conjunctions are times where seeds are planted, initiations, birthings. Now is the time to create shape into existence of our true heart's desires. Early in 2021, Zahara and Teresa were guided that 2022 is the year of the goddess rising, the year of the goddess rising, and certainly has been. And in December, heard the call from Venus to assist in the Venus Gaia temple on Earth. This gave birth to the pilgrimage, which has evolved into an online and physical event. The Venus guides came through showing the circle gathering in ceremony. At this auspicious magical time where Jupiter will come into partnership with Venus to assist us in creating shape and birth into existence that which has been hidden, the seeds that have been waiting to burst forth and blossom, the dreams that might have appeared elusive glimmers in the darkness just beyond our reach are now ready to be birthed. Hallelujah. Now is the time to dare to reach for the stars, to live your dreams in an awakened state of consciousness. With Pisces, we can move beyond the polarizing paradigm and embrace the diversity of higher dimensional states of consciousness to embody our nature, which is sovereign divine beings, shifting from black and white to the full spectrum of life. With Venus in Pisces, we can truly be in exaltation devotion. Our hearts can grow wings. We are truly in auspicious times. The online retreat will start on the 26th of April and complete on the 27th of April. On booking, you will receive a guide for you to choose from. The retreat will start individually when we wake to the morning. We will then meet 6 p.m. UK time, 10 a.m. Pacific Daily Time, 1 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time, to share our experiences and prepare for the night dreaming. The retreat will continue the following day and conclude with another meeting. Sliding scale energy exchange. Well, holy moly. Can you beat that, my friends? That's brilliant. That's absolutely brilliant. So the link is there, and check that out, and I will take a look at that myself. Absolutely wonderful. Great stuff. Well, things are popping and hopping. As you know, Teresa and I just did a lovely interview there Saturday night, my time, and I think it's been seen by about 70 people as of yesterday. It's probably a little higher today. It's a great interview. I will repost it. And Teresa and Zahara are doing an in-person workshop about all of this next month in Wales and in Ireland. And I'm looking forward to connecting with all of that as well. So there you go. Boom, boom, boom. More to come. Yes, stay tuned. Here's two beautiful pictures of our brother Carl Studna, who I know from my Agape alumni, and there he is, 50 years apart, 50 years and growing strong, or he is 50. Anyway, two great pictures of Carl as a photographer and a deep and loving spiritual soul. Thank you, Carl. Bless you. Great, great creation. So this is also happening right now, or coming up, or just been announced. Yeah, this you have much more time to get ready for, but I'm definitely in that mode of mind. This is Patricia, the 36th annual Patricia Cota Robles, 36th annual World Congress on Illumination is to be held within the Sacred Portal of Light in Santa Fe, New Mexico, in person, October 15th through the 20th, 2022. This venue will be the beautiful El Dorado Hotel and Spa. We are being called to gather physically for this critical facet of the divine plan. I'm delighted to say that we are at long last being called again by our Father, Mother, God, and the company of heaven to gather physically in order to fulfill the next critically important facet of the divine plan. Read more. Let's read more. The last 2 years, let's see if it'll give me right to that. Okay, 1 second here. There it is. The last 2 years, our annual World Congress on Illumination was held as an online virtual event due to the pandemic and what the Company of Heaven referred to as a planetary pause. We definitely missed being able to connect physically with lightworkers from all over the world. This is one of the most hopeful things I've seen in quite a while, so I'm very grateful and excited about this. Would love to be there. Yes, putting that on the bucket list. We definitely miss being able to connect physically with light workers from all over the world. However, through our virtual event, hundreds of thousands of people who have not been able to physically attend the World Congress on Illumination in the past were able to participate. Our Father, Mother, God, and the Company of Heaven have assured us when lightworkers are able to gather physically in order to fulfill a particular facet of the divine plan, our power and effectiveness is exponentially intensified. Consequently, they encourage us to meet physically whenever possible, which we will. Now, however, since we have experienced what it is like when hundreds of thousands of people are able to consciously join us energetically through a virtual event, we do not want to miss providing that opportunity as well. For the 36th Annual World Congress on Illumination, we will co-create a hybrid event with the guidance of the Company of Heaven. Beginning each day of the physical WCI, we have an activity of light through which the Company of Heaven reveals the greatest need of the hour and what the next step of our divine mission is for the day. Day by day, as we accomplish each step of the unfolding divine plan, the Company of Heaven reveals to us our next opportunity. During the 36th WCI, for the very first time, that 1 hour activity of light in the morning will also be available online as a virtual event. This daily activity of light will be offered free of charge for everyone around the world who wants to weave their magnificent light into this critically important facet of our ascension process. So there you go. Details to follow. Yes, thank you, Patricia. Where would we be without Patricia, my friends? I shudder to think, yeah? Grateful, grateful, grateful. Okay, on my travels, I had the great honor and pleasure of meeting Chief Arvel Looking Horse at Greyhorn Butte, Devil's Tower in Wyoming for a summer solstice ceremony there. Erica and myself were the only non-native people there, and we had been guided there and quite miraculously invited into the circle, and we were welcome to stay, and it was amazing, amazing, amazing. So here is some words from our brother, the pipe carrier of the Lakota people, Arva Looking Horse. All nations, all faith, one prayer, Chief Arva Looking Horse calls for unity to protect the earth. This is for the summer solstice, interestingly enough, June 21st, 2022. He says, "We warned you that one day you would not be able to control what you have created. That day is here. Now we must unite once again to create the energy shift upon Grandmother Earth. She cannot take any more impact from all the selfish decisions being made. We have come to that place in this time upon the earth, to now make a stand together, to unite each in our own sacred life ways we have chosen to walk. To unite each in our own sacred life ways we have chosen to walk. Whatever religion or belief, go to your sacred spaces and join us in these special prayers for the earth on June 21st. It has been proven we can create miracles when we unite spiritually. Many white animals have shown their sacred color throughout the world now, and they continue to communicate that we are at the crossroads. We have walked through 2 years of losing many relatives through a terrible disease, and so have the animals and plant life also continued to suffer. The imbalance of Mini-Wiconi, water of life, causing droughts and fires to severe flooding is everywhere, and I feel more suffering is to come from all these poor choices that are being made. I humbly request a time from each of the two-legged in this world to send a prayer to heal our precious earth and the balance of Mini-Wiconi to be restored, the waters of life. Begin to prepare in your homelands to unite. All nations, all faiths, one prayer, for the sake of Grandmother Earth, our source of life, not a resource. In a sacred hoop of life where there is no ending and no beginning, Chief Arvel Looking Horse, 19th keeper of the sacred white buffalo calf pipe. Ahomatak Weasan, God bless you indeed. Yeah, there you go. Arvel was also on Ben Bowler Unity online at the beginning of the pandemic, which was also a very powerful ceremony and moment as well. Okay, so powerful eclipse season. Yep, wait, there's more. Bella Crystal, a period of powerful, often life-changing energies from the eclipses forming throughout April and May. Exclamation mark. Many of us will experience sudden and unexpected events during the eclipse season. New moons bring beginnings and full moons bring endings, while eclipses are more like cosmic breaks. An eclipse dramatically illuminates our karmic path and helps us see where we are headed and what we should be focusing on to get ahead. Eclipses bring in two totally different energies. Some bring opportunities and others close doors. But usually what ends is something that's already been broken down. Eclipses also push us to take action and make important and sometimes life-altering decisions. It's inevitable for life to move forward, if we like it or not. New moons and solar eclipses illuminate what we need to get on the right path towards our goals and align with our soul journey. Full moons and lunar eclipses shed their light on existing situations so we can view them from a new or different perspective. Secrets are often revealed. If you have any skeletons in your closet, you might want to tidy things up. It's important to experience this shift, even if a sudden realization is tough to handle. The truth shall set you free. During eclipse season, you might be able to let go of something you've been holding on to that is no longer serving your highest good. It's a time to release and let go, and work towards creating a new plan or setting new goals that align more with your true destiny. April 30th, solar eclipse in Taurus. May 16th, lunar eclipse in Scorpio. October 25th, solar eclipse in Scorpio. November 8th, lunar eclipse in Taurus. Are you getting the picture? The 2022 eclipse in Taurus Scorpio impact all of us, so all the signs of the zodiac. These eclipses will bring events that unfold over the following 6 to 12 months after the eclipses occur, so we may not understand their full impact until they're over. They can bring endings that affect different parts of our lives, usually relating to our jobs, relationships, friendships, and attitudes. They can also bring in new energies that affect our careers, homes, habits, and people in our lives. The fixed signs of the zodiac, Taurus, Leo, Scorpio, and Aquarius, are particularly affected by the upcoming Taurus-Scorpio eclipses. Since the April 30th eclipse occurs with the new moon, it is a great time to set big intentions. This is what Teresa's just told us here. This whole week, with the eclipse in the sign of Taurus, you should make wishes that involve abundance, security, and finances in the true Taurus fashion. Amazing things can happen when you focus on bringing in prosperity. Even the smaller wins matter and are important. Inspired by Ruby's readings. And that is from Bella Crystal. Thank you. Okay, we're getting a lot of information today, aren't we? And finally, here's Hair in the Moon astrology. Time's tuning fork. This week's astrology will reveal the warp and weft, great phrase, of your cumulative past decisions and choices as the karmic outworkings come to light as cause and effect. Not only is the potent seismic field of the eclipse wide open, but the great transformer Pluto is slowing to station at his most impactful at the end of Capricorn, turning retrograde on April 30th. Are we getting the picture? The April 30th partial solar eclipse anchors a strong geophysical shock window from April 23rd through to May 7th. Expect a surge in notable seismic activity, including earthquakes and volcanic eruptions, during this shock window. It is the energy gateway to the total lunar eclipse at 25 Scorpio on May 16th. On April 30th, May 1st, visible only in South America and Antarctica, a new moon solar eclipse takes place at 10 degrees Taurus. The light conjunct awakener Uranus, Mercury, and the light's conjunct awakener Uranus, Mercury enters Gemini. Venus is exactly conjunct Jupiter and close to Neptune in Pisces. Pluto turns retrograde on the same day until October 9th. Mercy. Eclipses are powerful energetic events that can openly reveal for a moment what lies in the dark. The conjunction with awakener Uranus and Taurus makes this something of a maverick eclipse, and the synchronicity of an eclipse with a conjunction of Venus, Neptune, and Jupiter is very rare and auspicious. Reduced to its bones, expect some truly heroic healing breakthroughs, along with some monumentally bad acting out behavior. This evolutionary process began in November 2021 and will not complete until October 2023. Hello? Read the April 24th, May 1st, 2022 week ahead sign. Okay, there you go. So that's that. Do we have your attention, as I like to say? The sweetest time, we'll finish with this for the moment here. The sweetest time of day is when you pray because you are talking to the one who loves you the most. Take a breath into that. Healing, my friends. Healing, healing, healing like you've never imagined needed, possible, or necessary. Yes, it is in our face. It is happening. It is coming to a full boil. Okay, having said all that, here we go. Let's do our homework. You might take a deep breath and just let all that wash over you. I just saw a little ad for another channel, Melanie Blakely. I think is her name. I've done many meditations with Melanie. She's a sweetheart. And she has a new book out about energy healing. But the message from her, for me today and for all of us here, was that yes, these are crazy times. But because of that, the reach and the availability and the healing energies of spirit are also unprecedented. So be aware of that. Ask for what you need and be open to receive it and give thanks knowing it is done. My healing cards today from the angels, my cards are Archangel Michael, body care. I'm definitely in the midst of that. And surrender and release, our old friend. Always good to remember to give it to God completely. Okay, here we go. Ready? We're in the wave spell of the Blue Eagle for this Zolkin calendar right now, 13-day period. Blue Eagle are the energies of vision, create, and mind. That is totally what we're hearing and getting today from all these wonderful messengers of love and truth. Create what you want, see what you want, get it going, yeah. Work the program, yeah. Shine your light, share your love. And today is, I'm building up the suspense, white, self-existing mirror. One of the very most powerful days in the Mayan Zolkin calendar today, as Teresa pointed out. It is a stripping down of all illusions so that tomorrow, this is sort of the death side of the rebirth of tomorrow, I think, is the way that feels. So here we go. White self-existing mirror are the energies of define, measure, form, endlessness, reflect, and order. Divine order, my friends. Yeah, order. So here we go. If we're not ready now, we never will be. Yeah, this is it. Go ahead, close your eyes, turn within, take a deep breath. White self-existing mirror. I'll read this 3 times. I define in order to reflect. Measuring order. I seal the matrix of endlessness with a self-existing tone of form. I am guided by the power of timelessness. Deep breath. I define in order to reflect. Measuring order. I seal the matrix of endlessness with a self-existing tone of form. I am guided by the power of timelessness. Deep breath. And finally, white self-existing mirror. I define in order to reflect. Measuring order. I seal the matrix of endlessness with a self-existing tone of form. I am guided by the power of timelessness. Deep breath. Give thanks. We let it be. It is so. And so it is. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Yeah, take a nice breath into that. Okay. What's next? Abraham, of course. You know the drill. Anytime you feel negative emotion, stop and say something is important here. Otherwise, I would not be feeling this negative emotion. What is it that I want? And then simply turn your attention to what you do want. In the moment you turn your attention to what you want, the negative attraction will stop. And in the moment of the negative attraction stops, the positive attraction will begin. And in that moment, your feeling will change from not feeling good to feeling good. That is the process of pivoting. Should we have that one more time? I think so. Anytime you feel negative emotion, stop and say, something is important here. Otherwise, I would not be feeling this negative emotion. What is it that I want? And then simply turn your attention to what you do want. In that moment, you turn your attention to what you want, the negative attraction will stop. And in the moment the negative attraction stops, the positive attraction will begin. And in that moment, your feeling will change from not feeling good to feeling good. That is the process of pivoting. Deep breath. We give thanks, we let it be, and so it is. Nicola and Donna on the call there. Brilliant. Thank you. Here is Eileen Caddy for Tuesday, 26th of April. Why not make this day a glorious day by starting off on the right foot and getting into contact with me the instant you wake up? Why not fill your heart with love and gratitude for a day filled with expectations of the very best and highest? When your first few moments of the new day are joyous and uplifting, you will find the next few will also be so. Excuse me. And as the moments grow into hours, you will find that joy and peace will follow you throughout the day. When you wake up with a heavy burden on your mind, feeling low and depressed, you can carry that state of mind throughout the day unless you do something about it. Seek me to find the perfect peace of heart and mind, which comes when you have cast all your cares and worries upon me, and when your only desire is to do my will and walk in my ways. Take a deep breath. Absolutely beautiful. Yes, yes, yes. So, I'll come to that here. Your angel for today is grace, poise, and elegance in form, attitude, and action. Give up struggle and allow the universe to participate in the creation of your life. There you go. All right, and we're going to do here Oren and Daben, recognizing soul love. Let me just see how we're doing over here. Okay, wonderful. I'm a man outstanding in my field. Thank you. Where are we? We have time for that? Yes, let's do that. Recognizing soul love. Close your eyes, turn within, take a deep breath. Have some water. As I breathe in, I relax my body. I let the muscles around my jaw and around my eyes relax. I relax my shoulders and arms, and with each breath in, I allow myself to relax more deeply. I think of the golden light of the sun. I imagine the sun touching me with its rays of light. I think of the solar light, the subtle light, which is the soul of the sun. With each breath in, I breathe in solar light, filling myself with light as I do. I draw solar light into my cells, feeling the center of each cell turning toward the light. My cells and body are radiating light. I draw solar light into my emotions. I grow calmer and more serene. I release any energy I have taken from others that is not for my higher good. I release any burdens I am carrying that are not mine to carry. I am free. Take a deep breath. I draw solar light into my mind. My thoughts are filled with light. Take a moment. I experience loving, kind, and peaceful thoughts. As I fill with solar light, I become aware of my soul, surrounding me with its light and love. My soul is filling my heart center with its love. Take a breath. Soul love comes into my heart center. I radiate love. Do that. Radiate some love from your heart center. Love, joy, appreciation, gratitude. I now radiate a warm, nurturing, accepting love to someone I do not expect anything in return. I take a moment to recognize something beautiful about myself. Do that. Today I recognize something beautiful in another. I tell that person what I see. Today I recognize when I am loving to others and forgive myself when I am not. Today I forgive others when they are not loving to me. Today I say a prayer for humanity. I desire a positive future for everyone. Deep breath. I sit for a moment now and allow my soul to pour its love into me. I remember all the love I have offered to others and all the love I have received. I give thanks to the universe for all the love I have in my life. Deep breath. We give thanks. We let it be. And so it is. All right, let me see how we're doing here. Boom. Yes. Want to go here. Let's see. Boom. So, yeah, if it's just for me and Annie, me and a few others, that's all right. Yes. Prayer is maximally effective. It touches every heart that's open to receive it. And I'm grateful and thankful. Here's Lazarus. We're on Tuesday. We had a new quote from Lazarus yesterday. This is absolutely brilliant. You who are the adventurers of the mist can co-create a friendlier world where love is safe and where it is safe to love. You can co-create a world where it is safe to care, where it is safe to manifest dreams filled with magic and miracles. Let me have that one more time. You, who are the adventurers of the mist, can co-create a friendlier world where love is safe and where it is safe to love. You can co-create a world where it is safe to care and where it is safe to manifest dreams filled with magic and miracles. Blessings. Okay, where am I going? I'm going to Patricia here. Yep. There's Pookie Lee at the at Teotihuacan, I think, in Central America. Might be. And MJ Halligan. Interesting quote from an online Zoom session I just did with a quantum hypnosis client. It is going to hit you as hard as your body needs to relax. Okay. Tim Wilde's thing yesterday was wonderful. Vicky Keating and Anya Gorman in concert Friday night. There it is. Boom, boom, boom. Next step in our divine alchemy. Let's go with Patricia. Yeah. So here we go. Vlog 268. The next step in our divine alchemy. It is 13 minutes. Perfect.
Hi, Precious Heart. Thank you for joining us for our weekly vlog. Last week, humanity's elemental vortices were recalibrated in order to allow humanity, the elemental kingdom, and Mother Earth to safely receive higher frequencies of the fifth dimensional crystalline solar light now flowing through Mother Earth's planetary grid of comprehensive divine love. This recalibration prepared each of us to also receive the greatly intensified influx of the Mother of Pearl resurrection flame that is now bathing the earth. This gift from on high will be exponentially intensified through the partial solar eclipse that will take place on April 30th, 2022. This frequency of the resurrection flame will prepare Mother Earth and all life evolving upon her for the events that will unfold on this precious planet during what the company of heaven refers to as the mystical month of May. Today, the mighty Elohim and the directors of the elements will guide us through the next step in the divine alchemy taking place in our earthly bodies. Through the following activity of light, messengers of God will assist humanity's I Am presence and our body elemental to assimilate and integrate this powerful light into our earthly bodies at an atomic cellular level. This is the next step in the process of transfiguring our carbon-based planetary bodies into fifth-dimensional crystalline-based solar light bodies. If you have the heart call to participate in this amazing opportunity, please join with me and lightworkers around the world as the company of heaven guide us through this activity of light. And we begin. I am my I am presence, and I am one with the I am presence of every man, woman, and child on earth. Collectively, humanity's I am presence is now merged into one luminous being of light that is cradling Mother Earth and all life evolving upon her within the divinity of our unified heart flames. Humanity, the elemental kingdom, and Mother Earth are now breathing in unison with me as one elevated holy breath. What I invoke for myself this sacred and holy day, I invoke on behalf of every person on this planet in perfect alignment with each one's divine plan and the highest good for all concerned. I first perceive my glorious, crystalline, etheric solar light body. This is the vehicle that is encoded with my full divine potential and my divine plan. My etheric body is associated with the air element, and it is the vehicle that sets the tone or vibration for all of the energy that enters the world through my physical body. As the next step of preparation for the activities of life I will be called to fulfill during 2022, my Mother God, the Holy Spirit, now baptizes my crystalline, etheric solar light body with comprehensive divine love and the resurrection flame. This blessing seals the new fifth dimensional crystalline frequencies of the air element within this vehicle, and an scintillating force field of infinite perfection is formed. My crystalline emotional solar light body now comes into view. This vehicle is associated with the water element. It is the body through which the love nature of my Father, Mother God is expressed in the world of form. This is my most powerful vehicle. 80% of my life force is released through my emotional body. My I am presence and my fifth dimensional body elemental step forth to take command of this vehicle. As they do, the full divine momentum of my Father, Mother God's comprehensive divine love begins to flow through my heart flame. This awesome love expands through my crystalline, emotional solar light body and forms a cosmic force field of comprehensive divine love that encompasses the entire planet Earth. This force field of my Father, Mother God's love expands the love flowing through every person's heart flame and opens each person's fifth dimensional heart chakra to new breaths. This enhances the reality that every man, woman, and child on earth will indeed succeed in accomplishing his or her goal of ascending into the fifth dimensional realms of light with Mother Earth and the rest of the solar system. My Mother God now baptizes my most powerful crystalline emotional solar light body with her comprehensive divine love and the resurrection flame. My feeling nature becomes one with the feeling nature of God. My emotional world is now filled with God's infinite love and all of the various aspects of God's wondrous, comprehensive divine love. This blessing seals the new fifth dimensional crystalline frequencies of the water element within this vehicle. An scintillating force field of perfection is formed. Now my crystalline physical solar light body comes to the fore. My physical body is associated with the earth element. The limitless physical perfection of my I Am presence is reflected in my magnificent crystalline physical solar light body. My I Am presence and my fifth dimensional body elemental take command of this vehicle. My crystalline physical solar light body is composed of fifth dimensional crystalline cells that are absorbing the new frequencies of light, now bathing the earth and assimilating that light into the atoms and molecules that form each of my cells. My Mother God now baptizes my crystalline physical solar light body with comprehensive divine love and the resurrection flame. The infinite physical perfection of my I Am presence is permanently secured in the cellular structures of my physical body. This blessing seals the new fifth dimensional crystalline frequencies of the earth element within this vehicle. An scintillating force field of infinite perfection is formed. My crystalline mental solar light body now reveals itself to me. This vehicle is associated with the fire element. My crystalline mental solar light body is one with the divine mind of God. My I Am presence and my fifth dimensional body elemental take command of this vehicle, causing it to blaze like a great sun of light, forming a halo around my head. As the halo of light expands through my mental body, it encompasses all of my crystalline solar light bodies, and I am a radiant sun of light. The sacred fire breath of my Father, Mother God activates my divine mind, and I clearly receive divine thoughts, ideas, concepts, imagination, and all aspects of divine mind beyond imagination. All of these reflections of divine intelligence and divine mind are anchoring and reflecting into my outer consciousness as unity consciousness and divine enlightenment. My Mother God now baptizes my crystalline mental solar light body with comprehensive divine love and the resurrection flame. The divine mind of God is reflected through my conscious mind and perpetually reflects through my mental body. This blessing seals the new fifth dimensional crystalline frequencies of the fire element within this vehicle, and a scintillating force field of infinite perfection is formed. I am now abiding on earth in my etheric, emotional, physical, and mental fifth dimensional crystalline solar light bodies. Each of my elemental vortices is now reflecting the infinite perfection of its divine potential for this cosmic moment. And so it is. Beloved, I am. Beloved, I am. Beloved, I am that I am. God bless you, dear heart. I look forward to being with you next week.
Okay, take a deep breath. Well, there you go, Lou Martin, and anyone else that might look at this later, Annie, and maybe Sarah, and a few others. Great to share these energies with myself, the universe, and all who are called to be on this journey here. So that's a lot of powerful information. If I weren't doing these little videos, I don't think I would know all of this. So I trust that it's all in divine order for all of us. Just wrapping up here, glyphosate, glyphosate, is poison. And according to Stephanie Sennett and Eric Berg and Annie Houston Taylor, George Houston Taylor, and many other, Sarah George, and many other people who are quite enlightened about their diet and what's on our plates these days. So I'm having quite a wake-up call about my my energy, my health, my digestion, all of that. So I'm getting through the tunnel here, and I can see the light at the end. But it's been an education. So I just want to mention that it's something we all need to be aware of. Stephanie Sennett, who I'd never heard of before this last week, was on with Del Bigtree on Thursday night, and she was the interview on the second hour. And they went into a lot of stuff about the you-know-what medical treatment and the side effects of the you-know-what medical treatment that 5 billion people have talked themselves into taking, and was off on another tangent about that and all sorts of health effects I won't even trouble your peace with this morning, but they're severe and serious to be sure. So we need to look after our lovely health and our bodies. I've learned about MSM, which is a sulfur supplement, and this is day 2 of drinking a bit of MSM. I had an immediate response yesterday to it, to the positive, so that's a great sign. And on we go. So there's all that to keep in mind, yeah? Thank you for being here. Thank you for all that you're doing to shine your light and share your love. I will close with a prayer and get out and get some sunlight and leave you to it, yeah? And do look after Teresa and Zahara's donation-based workshop for these 2 days. And do look at Teresa's interview. Annie loved it. Everyone who's seen it has loved it. She's the real deal, and she's lit up like Christmas. And it's a joy to get to share her work with you. Okay, closing our eyes, turn within, take a deep breath. Father, Mother God, indwelling Holy Presence, Lord God Almighty, great and perfect Spirit of love and light, I give heartfelt and sincere thanks for all the blessings of my life, for my home and my health, my friends and my family, for this work and this path, and all the opportunities, resources, and relationships, and all the healing, transformation, and change that is a part of my soul's journey in this lifetime of lifetimes. I bless everyone on this call and everyone who is a part of today, tomorrow, or forever, my journey and what I'm invited to share with all of you. From Almighty God, from my heart, I am grateful and thankful. Love is all there is, ultimately and singularly. And so I dwell in that. I give thanks for that. I rest in that. For this and more than words can say, we're grateful and thankful. We bless Mother Earth and Chief Arvo Looking Horse. We bless all the way showers and light workers who are helping us to see what we need to understand to create heaven on earth. With a grateful heart, we give thanks. We let it be. It is so. So it is, and together we say, Amen, Amen, Amen. Thank you. If you have a prayer request, let me know. If I can help you with a one-to-one session, let me know. And if you'd like to make a donation, I'm very grateful. Peace and blessings.